exciting that we finished the last treatment. I'd like to give us a little bit brief history. How did you get there? Why you get here and receive the ZWO3 technology treatment?
Yeah, it was a bit of a journey. I had gone to several doctors of all types, pulmonologists, regular doctors, and when I came off of my previous round of the original COVID, I got better for a short period of time, and then I started going downhill quickly. Couldn't breathe, very low oxygen saturation. The inability to concentrate. I was getting to where I could not perform my job duties, and I just reached a point that I was in a panic. And as a matter of fact, it graduated and fell. It's almost like falling down a mountain, right? When things happen, they happen quickly, and you quickly degrade. And so I was in a panic. Fortunately, I had a doctor that was a friend of mine from this area who had met you, and he gave us the recommendation to come see you. And so we're from Tampa, Florida, so this isn't local. We had to fly out here and meet you, and you did the evaluation of me, and very quickly found that I had some major issues from long COVID. And other conditions as well that you're addressed. Yeah, so that's how we got here. And then the journey has been such a blessing to me. When I got here, I couldn't walk 20 feet without starting to breathe heavy. I had complete brain fog. I couldn't concentrate, couldn't do my job. I was on the edge of losing my job. And I was just at a critical phase, and you were very kind, and you brought me in, you run me through all the battery of tests. When we were in Florida, you actually had some of the tests done there as well, and the results sent. And, you made that determination, you got long COVID, and you definitely got some major issues with breathing, brain fog, and the whole article things, right? So you brought me to we came in, we flew in, we got an AirBNB, and we've spent 5 months here now. And in 5 months, you've taken me from being non-functional from a public perspective and from a job perspective. I had locked myself in a room, basically. I wouldn't go out of the house. I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't breathe. I was completely separated from social activities. I played as electric guitar in church, and I couldn't do that anymore. I couldn't make it through services. I couldn't do my job, and so I functionally just sat on the couch and watched TV. And just was kind of waiting for the inevitable, is the way I thought I would reach at that point. I thought I wasn't going to make it out of it. Anyway, so after the recommendation and after your evaluation, we started treatment. It's very, very difficult at first, but every step that I took was a building block. And I noticed that every week I'd get slightly better. And when I first came, I couldn't talk to my wife. My communication was so poor, my brain ability to communicate. I had difficulty speaking with you, and you challenged me. You knew my background was from a highly technical background in a senior position on that. So you started challenging me to use my brain, use my kids. Now you're patient with me because it's pretty terrible to begin with. But you kind of use that as a gauge to see how my brain fog was going, and my mind was getting better, and how I was healing overall from the therapies. And there are multiple therapies, and they're very creative, they're very effective. And so, yeah, it was a process, and you walked me through that process over the 5 months. And I've gone from the inability to even be socially acceptable to the ability to be a normal person, functioning, ready to go back to work, excited, positive, and just knowing that my future looks really good. And also knowing that I know a doctor that if I ever need a really great doctor, I know exactly who to come to. I know who can help me.
Thank you for your compliment. And you were on oxygen constantly for how long?
There was just a short period of time when I originally had COVID that I came off of oxygen, but then I started having cognitive issues and breathing issues, probably about a month later, since we were already had the option equipment, I went back on oxygen, and I was on it until I got here. And so that was 2 years.
2 years. And you were actually a very unique case. You were diagnosed as a awake central apnea. That you stop breathing spontaneously without knowing it. And that's the key issue. I believe it's coming from the breathing area. But unfortunately, we don't have such high technology to prove that. But your symptoms have been dramatically improved after a short period of time. You off the oxygen, and you even help me move my office, and you be able to use your labor to move my office, and you'd be able to carry stuff, move to the truck, and unload the truck, and it require you some labor, and you even challenge you help me with the website, and you have done that, and from totally not even know what your situation are, and now you even be able to use your brain. I'm happy to see you will be starting back your job on Monday. Today is Wednesday, right? Tuesday.
I am so excited. That was such a long term.
That's awesome. And you also, in this period of time, you have encouraged many other patients and to see how much you have proved. And education, a lot of patients see you through this journey. And those Christian brothers, sisters also encourage you, pray for you.
Yeah, and my wife stood by me about it.
That's an awesome journey. I'm glad we hold hands together and walk through this. And may God continue to bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.